This man discovered something strange. The world he had reincarnated into also had such shrewd merchants. Taking advantage of the rising grain prices, they hoarded supplies. After a thorough investigation, all the clues pointed to the first merchant guild in the territory. To prevent the people in the territory from starving, Jack immediately decided to visit the guild for an investigation. But on his way to the guild, he encountered Jenny the Wind King from the Demon King's army. Jenny wanted to join him because as she knew the guild's leaders were all elves. With her own elven bloodline, she thought she could help with the negotiations. Jack felt it wasn't necessary, since the meeting was ordered by the Demon King, and he didn't believe they would fail to follow orders. However, what Jack didn't expect was, they waited for a full 4 hours in the guild before meeting with the guild leader John. John's attitude was extremely casual, which immediately irritated the Wind King. She confronted him questioning how he could claim to be the guild leader without basic courtesy to his guests. And with John calling her sister, Jack realized they were actually siblings. Jenny didn't want to deal with her infamous brother, so she handed the negotiations over to Jack. Jack was speechless, but adhering to the principle that a good attitude brings profit, he chose to engage with John politely. However, John stated that if they wanted to buy grain, they first had to kneel and bow to him. Unlike Jenny was furious, Jack had no qualms about it. If kneeling would solve the food crisis for the people, what did his personal dignity matter? John was naturally very pleased with this. He said the guild could provide as much grain as the Demon King's army wanted, but each bag would cost the same as the market price, 50,000 pounds per bag. If they didn't have the money, then it was all off the table. Jack knew at that moment, the negotiations had already failed.